What's up, everybody? It's your boy J Self back with another Madden 21 video today.
I'm getting
This
used
is
to the
my
Saints playbook a little bit.
my next couple games. You guys saw that I was 2-0 in draft champion, so this is my next two games, and I'm not going to tell you guys what happens, but they are some good games. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and we're just going to get right into it, man.
Cruise. I'm
Enjoy.
gonna just run the Bears defense because I know Bears playbook because I know it so well. That's what they should do in drafts. They should allow you to just pick your offense like I feel like they used to do that. Last year you had the option to pick like get the coach as your last pick in draft champions, and then that was like replace the playbook or something like that. Deion Sanders. Cooper Rush. Don't really take that lightly. Like crew. That's all we do. I'm about my Stefan spin move bizarre. Let's go. I need to invest in a gaming chair. I just got this little. I mean, it's not uncomfy or anything, but it's.
Pulls it in at the 13. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
No way, dude. He breaks two tackles for 6.
Inside the 30.
1, 2,
Gonna catch him. He's
30.
in. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
It's the opposite of last game, dude. Nobody scored till like the second quarter.
The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0.
Alright, now let me break 2 tackles and
So
have the
let's try
computer
this
take
again
off
for the
for a touchdown.
TD. Here's yet another kickoff. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. At their own 23-yard line.
I'm just gonna run the shit off this ball. I'm gonna do a lot of play action. Just don't really trust Vince Young that much.
yardage and taken down. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Young to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
I playmakered him up and he just went to the side. That was weak.
He could not hang on. It's third down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Young on third down. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
I'll just break that one tackle, dude.
Only to about the 42-yard line.
6.
The safety Landon Collins there to make the tackle.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Young.
Laser. Michael Gallup in Draft Champions is cheating, man. He's got like 95 speed. I grab him every single time.
An extra point away from tying the football game. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, have the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. He'll have a first down past the 40.
I forgot about Russell.
Right at the 40. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
Ball carrier.
Foyesade Aluakan made the tackle there from his safety position.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to look deep down the field.
Dude,
It's caught at the 10. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And his guys have taken the
I wasn't even
lead.
paying attention for that, dude. I don't know what I
Seeing
was
some pretty good
doing right there.
offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one.
I'm going to act a fool with this.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Young from the shotgun. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. And that's gonna be too
What are you doing?
Out of bounds and incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Can't motion him this.
The 2nd down throw for Young. Flushed, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Josh Bynes. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. 3rd down. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Young. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big play there for the Bears on 3rd. 44 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Open space inside the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. 25 yards to the house. And the Bears can grab the lead with the extra point. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down 2nd and right at a yard.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Here's 2nd and a yard. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
14. Our home team, 13.
Just a yard to go here on 2nd down. They'll run here with Akers. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They hand off to their big tight end. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's
Did not look like 2 yards, dude. It looked like he maybe got a yard.
On that play, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
42-yard line.
3 tight ends to the ball game here on 1st and 10. On the counter, this is Akers.
This guy's just running some just off-the-wall shit, dude. Counter? You're running counters out of what even formation are you in, dude?
In pregame, get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Wilson. They'll set up the screen here to Akers.
Come here.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. Wilson in the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And this is incomplete.
I'm all over that.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. They'll run on first down. It's Drake. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Throw there incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on
I forgot that ain't the Jerry Rice that you have in.
They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Young now. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That goes for a gain of 31. On first down, Drake. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Drake. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Kenyon Drake with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears will extend their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more
Just
zone
clamp this
coverage?
guy up.
Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
Caused all of that.
it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence. If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
On 3rd down, Wilson. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
Smell you later.
already
takes
dropped
us all
that.
the way up to the 35-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Young will set to throw. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Oh, hit as he throws.
I don't know why he pump faked.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
To throw is Young. To throw on 3rd down. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Young working out of the gun. He is going to find Hill here. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
On play action, Young.
Bro, why is my buttons not working, dude? He's not throwing it.
How about that one? The so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
3rd and long.
Young on 3rd down, escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. On is Josh Lambo for the field goal try. It's a 39-yard attempt right hash. We're scoreless after 1.
First quarter with no score. Josh Lambo on for the field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
The kick by Lambo is good. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you get to the red zone and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail 3-0 after the INT last time led to a field goal, but now another fresh start here, 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Eluding the pressure right. Going deep for Diggs. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
He'll fire this deep for Gallup. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's got some space here. Touchdown, Chicago. Michael Gallup, 79 yards. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a bit.
Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Vick. Flushed out right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Montez Sweat able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Oh, and now Vick throwing another interception. Snags it for the pick. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Gallup now on the end around. That's just the start. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the Chiefs' 46-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. On second and 11 now. Young, flush to his right. That one complete to Hill. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Drake. A gain of 3, second down.
The pass game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
From the 24, Young. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, batted free. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard.
Brings up second and 1.
On second down, it's Drake. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Out of the gun, it's Young. He'll buy some time right. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Yeah, the Chiefs are going to have
Let them score on that, dude.
This drive with 6 points.
The Chiefs take over first and 10.
I'm just giving them a shot now.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
It's second down and 10.
We got three, fellas. We got three. 31's the mic.
This will be the final play of the half. Vick eluding the pressure right. Going deep for Diggs. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. Fielded just outside the goal line. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. It gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
33-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking of...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
Once again, giving this guy a shot. I don't know why I just don't stick to my game plan, run the ball.
It's interesting, you and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start.
Diggs just burnt the shit out of him.
Kansas City touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 40 yards.
Shit, dude, I deserve to lose this fight after that.
Cashes in with 6.
Not saying I'm gonna, but...
And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Makes the score Bears 10, Chiefs 7.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. That throw by Young incomplete. The intended receiver there, Kenyon Drake. And that'll bring up second down.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Young. Flushed out right. And he comes back with one complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Running for the shotgun with Drake. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Four receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3. From the gun, Young. Flush to his right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
3rd and short yardage, Young. And he'll just toss it away.
It's just ugly right there.
And that brings up 4th down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's
Oh
intercepted.
my God, dude.
Picked off by Jair
There's no
Alexander.
way that this
And
kid
they will
should
take
even
over
have a
at the
shot.
29-yard line.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
So here's Vic following the interception. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And now here is another interception. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern, maybe some ball was tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing it.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle. We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Jerry Rice there to make the grab. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Is good.
And he puts it through.
Score Bears 17, Chiefs 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Going deep for Diggs. And my goodness, another interception. Marcus May with a pick. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're...
And time finally runs out.
I had so many people open right there. I don't know why I didn't throw the ball.
It's Darius Leonard, the linebacker who got in and got into the turf. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. Another try after the 1st down sack. Young is going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And for the 4th time
I just
tonight,
continue to
it's an
force
interception.
shit. I don't know what I'm
Picked up
doing.
by Jesse Bates. And he's got room. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
I'm just for real pissing myself off right now.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. The throw taken in by Sims. And he'll go down.
Dude, if he comes back and wins this game with 6 interceptions, I'm freaking out.
Just 4.
I'm gonna lose my cool.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Vic. Fitzgerald's got it right side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. He's got it.
Gotta be kidding me, dude.
Chiefs. DK Metcalf there to make the grab. And the Chiefs take advantage of the turnover and put up 6.
That appeared like any routine NFL quarterback, but it was Michael Vick from the pocket, throws a touchdown pass. I just think about the transformation throughout his career. From Atlanta, where he would take off and go at just about the drop of a hat and turn defenses into mush. And then by the end of his career in Philadelphia, we completed pass like we just saw from the pocket, yet still had those great legs, when necessary, to help get him out of trouble.
Drake will start the drive on the ground. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. 23 yards the pickup there. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They stay on the ground with Drake. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. I'll tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Brings up 2nd.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Drake, and he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 36, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career. But when you're talking about 1 game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. And Young's going to throw it here. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. And they take a knee. So this one in the win column for the Chicago.